Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet.
Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end.
Appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So it's down to business here.
Well, when it comes to history and rivalry, this is a derby with all the right ingredients. Predicting a winner, though, is another matter, and I'm afraid I'm on the fence for this.
Manchester United have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Hoists it forward.
Tries a shot!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted... Oh, that is asking for trouble! The Qatarian gets flagged offside.
Liverpool were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Mkhitaryan. Chiellini plays it into the box. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Henderson with the short one. Brings it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well played, he saw that coming. Manchester United picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Mkhitaryan, and the shot! It's there! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Milner. Jordan Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cesar.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold...
He's gone for it!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
And here's Mkhitaryan. And here's Henderson. Played into the middle, cut out in the nick of time. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
forward. A heavy challenge. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's Mkhitaryan. Jordan Henderson. Hits one! Kings it out wide. And here's Henderson. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? McTominay plays it out to the flank. Henderson proves too strong there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Milner tries to switch the play. Chiellini looks to get on the end of this. Just brushed off the ball there, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Whipped in. It's been levered clear. Milner battles to win it back. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Looking to get within range. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
we're underway again.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Jordan Henderson into the channel. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway, and it's played forward. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Forward it goes. Gorgeous control there. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Mkhitaryan. Finds himself eased off the ball. Liverpool coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Milner. It's come loose. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. But sprayed out wide. Oh, that's nice. In by Jordan Henderson.
Liverpool making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Cesar tries to get it forward quickly. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure, simple as that.
And they've been caught out here.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now it's Milner. Play for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Chance to play it in. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It is a corner. Goes to finish! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hoists it forward. Peak. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. it back. Elliott. Elliott pushes to get on the end of it. And it's Ericsson.
Manchester United are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Gets it upfield. Battles to win it back.
This is good ball retention.
Manchester United have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And they win it back again. Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets it back. Deftly done. And it's got through. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. 3 from 3 coming into today, soon to be 4 wins from 4. It is a terrific run. Across the field it goes. Vass has got himself a free kick. Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Cesar. We are into stoppage time. Good idea, just poorly executed. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The curtain goes up on the latest rendition of this massively anticipated derby. Laporte. Gundogan. Jordi Alba. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's out on the left now. That's put paid to a promising move. Gets it back. Lucas Vasquez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Eriksson provides an outlet. Baines. And it's Jordi Alba. Played down the flank. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. And he's cut it out. There will be a throw-in. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hits one! Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Jordi Alba. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cuts it out. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, shooting chance! Goes for goal! Beautifully done. Time to deliver. Swung over into the middle.
Manchester have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Disappointing finish in the end.
Christian Eriksen has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Hoists it forward. Lucas Vazquez plays a clever pass. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Chance to cross here. Eriksen has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Fabinho.
Manchester have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
McTominay. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Fabinho. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And are more than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward it goes. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Gundogan. Out to the left it goes. Baines pumps it into the area.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Lucas Vazquez proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Looking to break out here. He's played him through. He's got away. And the shot! And the follow-up! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Ederson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Kyle Walker. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Baines.
Manchester United really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gundogan. Time and again they are repelled. Baines. And here's Jordi Alba. Decent progress down the left. Played into the middle. And that's been levered clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eriksson! Oh, what a goal! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Manchester United display a characteristically strong start to the second half. Defenders on the back foot. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Oh, real. He's had a shot. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Manchester United awarded another corner. Goes for goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Walker. Lucas Vazquez. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Manchester United are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Bernardo Silva goes looking. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
He has it out wide now. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's a loose ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ericsson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
McTominay tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Thiago Silva. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kyle Walker. Loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gundogan plays it forward. Bernardo Silva tries lifting it over. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Baines. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Jordi Alba. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Ball's loose, and he's after it. Manchester with another chance from the corner. Jordi Alba plays it short. Tries the cross. Knocks it away. Chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jordi Alba. Fabinho. Baines. And here's Jordi Alba. And here's Jordi Alba. Great leap! Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. It's Gundogan. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Bernardo Silva. Battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. Andre Almeida. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. He's had that put on, goes for goal! And that is that. Manchester United have won big and in style. Everything went for them, their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.